Well, hello. I'm a little late with this video, but it's for good reason. So today I want to look at the PenBBS 487, and I'll talk about why I'm late and why I'm not in my usual set during pens in use on Friday. So let's take a look at this interesting pen. Oh look! A box! Okay, this is actually the 6th video I have filmed tonight, so I'm getting a little silly by now. I better make sure this is my last one. So this isn't the cheapest pen I reviewed tonight, but probably the cheapest modern pen I reviewed tonight. So what it actually is, made in China, a PenBBS 487. Now PenBBS has been doing interesting things lately. I'm not a big Chinese pen buyer, but I do follow them. So we unbox that and we get another box. And inside that are some instructions with very Chinese looking writing. And for some reason they're holding the cap near the piston. Well, what the heck is up with that? Well, let's find out. So inside we get the pen in a bag. So yeah, the box wasn't enough. We got to bag it too. So I have another PenBBS that looks like kind of like a coned bulk filler. I don't think this one looks as refined. You know, I feel like it needed a trim ring here or something. But when I look closer at it, yeah, I did play with this a little. I didn't ink it up, but I did play with it a little. That is a strange piston, because what operates it? Magic? Well, here's the magic. Those look like magnets. Maybe neodymium magnets. Let's find out if they're magnets or not. So I have here a pair of scissors. Yep. That magnetized, okay, six videos is enough. Magnetized to them instantly. What about this? Is this just a piece of metal? Whoop! Okay, not as strong, but definitely a magnet. Alright, so now we know what we're working with. Wonder if the magnet has something to do with the piston. Oh! Oh! Now that was beautiful. Now I put it over here. Oops. Over here we're repelling. Well, we were until the piston turned. Repelling. Oh! Oh! Okay, so the child in me is coming out. I told you I've done too many videos. Ooh! I just noticed this. And we can open it for proper cleaning. Nice. So I actually wanted one in clear, but I think this is good enough. So what do we put in a pen that has a magnet in it? How about some nice Parker Quink washable blue that's getting, oops, we got an escapee from my nib zoo. So hopefully that'll tip it up enough. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to do our best. And nothing. Okay, let's hold on to the bottle here. Well, actually, let's get this down first. And boom. That's actually really good for a first fill. So no word yet on how well the pen body lasts being attacked by the scratching of the cap on it, but whatever. I'd say it's not my pen, but it is. Alright, so this is a PenBBS 487, and let's see, is there a nib size here? It looks like a E. I don't know, extra fine? Yeah, that's an extra fine. I think we'll be replacing this nib in short order. So this pen has not a whole lot of flex. It feels good in my hand, but I'm just not really impressed by the nib. But I think that has a lot to do with the fact that it's an extra fine, and I'm just not normally a big fan of those. I do understand that with some Asian writing it makes sense. So, it's wet enough, it just kind of meh. Smear test. I'm not expecting much to happen here. Well, more than I expected. And reverse writing. For those who are into that kind of thing. Ultra extra fine. I mean, it's smooth enough, but ew. And finally, the world famous Peer Gustafson test. Honestly, as stingy as that nib is, I'm not surprised that it passed that, because it'll take forever for the feed to run out of ink. So we'll let you know in a few days what I think of it. Alright, so that was the PenBBS 487. It's a magnetic filler. I was a little nervous filling it up just recently, because I just thought, is it going to work? Because some of the Chinese pens, the piston will lock after a while. I'm like, I don't have a mechanical connection to knock it loose, and I couldn't get it loose. But I figured out that if I turned everything so I was using the other poles of the magnet so I could repel it, I could get it loosened up that way. So, what's the advantage of this magnetic filler? I suppose more capacity. You don't have a piston rod or anything running up the length of the pen. Other than that, I really can't think of anything. You do have to slide your cap up and down the pen body, so I think that could cause scratches in the long term, but I don't know. It's kind of fiddly. I mean, the cap would come off a couple of times as I was filling it, and then once it's full, So, and I did switch out the nib and put in a broad Nemesine nib, but it turns out it's one of my bent Nemesine nibs, so, I'm on the road, so that was fun. But, it's working. It's just kind of fiddly. I couldn't quite get it back right. Interestingly, the reason I decided to publish this video, I filmed this back before school started, after the holiday break last year, so I filmed it like around, I don't know, January 1st, January 2nd, anyway, the very beginning of January of 2021. And I thought, why has it been sitting that long? I've even changed how I film and things. So, yeah, it was time to do the talky part, get my oldest video out of there. But anyway, interesting thing, if you remember last year was the year of the big COVID vaccine. And it's been weird. I have been magnetized to the pen. I mean, you go to hold it, and then it's stuck in your hand. In fact, it'll leap into my hand, and then I try to take it out with the other hand, and it's stuck to that hand. The nice thing when you wear a shirt like this, it'll just stick to me because I'm magnetized by the vaccine. Or maybe that whole silly scandal is old news enough that nobody catches my joke anymore. So, just in case you're watching from the future, yeah, it was a thing going around in 2021 that the COVID vaccine causes you to be magnetized. Then people would try to say it sticks. See, I can make a stick. Oops. I can make it stick. See, it's sticking to me. Oh, but I always like to do a pocket test, and yes, I did pick this shirt to wear for this review on purpose because of that one silly joke. But I don't have a pocket in it, but it does slip over the shirt very nicely. And this is a little bit thicker Henley shirt, so yeah, I'm moderately pleased with it. I like it a lot better now that it has the Nemasine nib in it. The filling mechanism, it's a gimmick. It doesn't mean much, and oh, not sure what that means about my cup. Maybe it's aluminum. I thought it was stainless steel, but must be aluminum. Do I have anything steel around here? It does stick to metal things. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm in Valley City, and if you're watching this in the far, far future, all my current references won't matter. So I'll just save that for Pens in Use because that's what's a more topical show. The Pens in Use, if you're watching from the future, that will be broadcast on October 22nd, 2021. Had to get my days straight. All right, so thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.